Okay, what I'm doing here is I just cut the sheets in half lengthways because I've got a little bit of a problem out there that I'll show you when we get out there. Thankfully the wind's not blowing much. Watch out, little butterfly. The problem I'm referring to is this is a little bit out of square. One thing I wasn't able to do when I got the walls up was to pull a tape line corner to corner diagonally, check the square. It's a little bit out of square, and I figured it out yesterday in the last video when we put the first sheet on. So I just had to deal with it. On the back side, what I'm going to attempt to do is to lay the first sheet up here, line it up the way I need it, and then scribe the ends to fit the out of squareness, and that way everything will fit theoretically. Well, I'll have to admit this has me buffaloed, because I laid this up here, lined it up right with the edge of the truss, and it lines up perfect across the top. This wall is as straight as a gun barrel across the back, so how the back end is out of square and the front's not, I have no idea. I'm completely buffaloed on that. Alright, since I took the first panel out there and seen that it was square, which again was befuddling to me because the back side was out of square. But anyway, I went ahead and installed the first panel, and since they're all the same length, then you can see what I'm doing here. I just stack all three panels and make one cut, and they're all three cut to length. And then I just have to make a slight trim on the edge to make them fit. Well, once again, now, as I said, the panels have to be trimmed just a little bit on the width. This allows for the double H track and the space that's in between it, I can screw down to the trusses. So I wanted to show you a little trick here, actually a couple little tricks. And Kenny Morgan, now you pay attention. I'm going to show you something here you learn. Now, if you can see, I made my mark. And I think the measurement was 71 5/8. Okay, but anyway, there's the mark. And here's an easy way to make this mark down the length without using a straight edge. So you put your finger against the edge here, and you pinch your pencil, your whatever you're using to mark with. And so you start off on that right there, and you just go like this. Of course, it helped if I had a marker that worked. Somewhat. Well, anyway, you can see the principle, how this works. I think I tried at least 8 markers before I got one that would work. All right, now another trick I want to show you. And see, these panels, they're longer than my cutting guide, so I can't use it. That'd be the simple way to do it, to buzz this off real quick, but it doesn't reach the full length. So here's a simple way to make a long, straight, reasonably straight cut freehand. So you can let your finger be a fence to right against the edge of your material, and you pinch the bed of the saw, see, and you let that right against that like that, see, and that's how you can make a reasonably straight cut freehand. And it's really that simple. Do it 2 or 3 times and you get the feel of it. It's pretty simple. I like to go across like that and blow the dust where I've sawed, blow the dust out of the channels before I seal up the ends. Again, same technique as a while ago. Just let your finger be the guide, but that's how I make my mark across there to line my tape up, so it doesn't go all whomper-jawed across there. This is the vent tape. It goes across the bottom that allows the polycarbonate to breathe. So you can see the benefit of having this nice little straight line to go by, not having to guess at it. Fold it under to the bottom. Here we go. Yeah, you can actually walk on this stuff as long as you stand over top of the framing member. Well, that completes the roof. Had my son to come out and help me get these last two panels up. That expedited the process. So now we'll move on to the walls. Oh, by the way, it dawned on me a while ago why I was having so much trouble with those Sharpies. Wouldn't work. How do you store a Sharpie? See, all the ink flows down. They need to be stored this way. That way when you pull the cap off of them, they work.